Hello, smart people. Rose here. Welcome back to the second day of académiqueGust here on académiqueRose. Today, I'm going to share with you my PhD morning routine. So, without further ado, let's go. Every single morning, I wake up around 6, or better said, Adam wakes up at 6 and then tries to wake me up. He does a way better job than I do at listening to the alarms. I remember this one time I was in charge of waking up everyone in the house, but I couldn't hear the alarm, so we didn't wake up on time, long story short. So that's the reason why Adam wakes me up. He usually opens the blinds, and that helps me to tell my body that I actually need to wake up. Nonetheless, it's always a struggle to get out of bed, so when I finally get out of bed, I head directly into the bathroom. In the bathroom, I do what I believe most normal humans do, except for the fact that I have to get Gris training litter thing on the floor out of the toilet so that I can actually use the toilet. We have been training Gris to use the human toilet, so that's why I have to take this extra step. Achilles, our previous cat, the official and first academic cat, actually passed away, but before he did, we actually trained him to use the toilet, and I have to say it's one of the best things I've done because I get home and you just have to flush whatever he does. So hopefully Gris will also learn how to do this. After that, I obviously wash my hands, take out my retainer and brush my teeth. And finally, I get dressed with clothes that I usually pick up the night before so that I have them ready to go for my morning. After that, while Adam is in the kitchen cooking breakfast, I make our bed, and for this, usually academic cat helps out, or so he thinks he does. He likes to play going under the cover and then attacking me for some reason. I know it's a game for him. Sometimes it's cute, sometimes it's annoying when you're in a hurry and you just want to make the bed. Now, on this day, Adam was actually making some tofu scramble. Is one of my favorite breakfasts, especially during cold months. It kind of mimics a normal egg scramble, but with tofu instead. Once breakfast is done, Adam starts making our coffee, and well, in his case, he drinks coffee. In my case, I usually pair my breakfast with matcha or green tea. Then we take our plates to the bed, and we actually eat sitting in bed because my apartment is really, really tiny and we don't have a real dining table. So that's what happens. And we've been really obsessed with watching news. Lately, I've been watching the DeFranco show. I'll leave a link to his show down on the description box, but he's a YouTuber that basically summarizes news, and it's more of his opinion based with facts, and I really, really like his show. So that's what we pair our breakfast with in the mornings. After we're done with breakfast, I start prepping up my classroom. And what I mean with this, I'm an English as a second language teacher with VIP Kid. So I teach from home English to Chinese kids. And I really, really love this. It's a great experience. You get to know the kids and you basically fall in love with them. And in addition to that, I supplement my income, my really low student income, with teaching English classes online. So I set up a tablecloth. As I mentioned, it's a really small apartment. So I teach in the kitchen / in my desk, or my desk is in the kitchen. So I use a tablecloth as my background. And I set up my iPad Pro and all of the props I need to use that day, as well as my notebook to take notes on the progress of my students. And I do this until about 9 a.m. So basically I teach for 2 hours. I start teaching at 7 and I finish around 9-ish, depending. Sometimes I get booked at 9:30. If you're interested in knowing more about VIP Kit or supplementing your income as an English teacher, I'll leave more details in the description box and a link to my referral code in case you want to try it out. Oh, great job! I can't wait for our next class. Keep doing awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye! Have a great night. After I have said goodbye to my last student of the day, I start putting everything away, taking down the tablecloth so that if Adam needs to use the kitchen, he can use the kitchen and Grace won't start playing with it and so on. I put away all my props and I just keep my notebook on the desk so that I can put the reviews. After I'm done with the reviews, I set up the area for doing my dinner roll time. This basically was prescribed by my chiropractor. So since I'm usually hunched over because, well, we tend to lean over our phones and in everyday life we are basically inclined towards our screens, so this helps with the curvature on my neck. I think I have mentioned it before in another video in one of the PhD blogs. Adam also was prescribed the same dinner roll, just in a different position. So what we do is that we take turns. We listen to a master class on Calm, the Calm app that is usually used for meditation, but recently they launched out a master class section of a sort, and I've been really into those. We listen for it. It's about 20 minutes what we have to do. So I have to do 10 minutes on the dinner roll, and then I have to do 10 minutes with my legs up against a wall because we need to start stretching our thighs, especially during winter. I think we do longer because, yeah, winter is hard in Montreal. Let's just leave it at that. After the dinner roll and the stretches, I usually take my elastic band and wrap it around my thighs just above my knees so that I can start doing the squats. These were also prescribed by my chiropractor. So I'm supposed to do 5 and 5, 2 sets of 5 squats. But lately I've been trying to push it a little further. So I'm trying to do 100 squats per day. Some mornings I do, some mornings I don't, but that's what I'm striving for. And if there's time left, I would do a simple set of yoga, while Adam also does his routine push-up sets. After finishing my exercise, I hop on to the shower and basically get dressed with the clothes I've already set out from the night before. That means I am ready to start PhDing. That's it for my morning routine. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you again tomorrow for day 3 of Academic Gust. Bye, smart people!